So this is the second part of my 23-week update, and this part will be about my worries because it has been really bugging me for the past few nights. It's driving me crazy. I cannot sleep because I'm constantly thinking about it. And sometimes I cry about it when I think about it too much. It's probably my pregnancy hormones or my hunger. I don't know. This one really bothers me a lot. It's about going back to work. I am allowed to go back to my residency training starting January 1, and at that time, my baby will be about 10 weeks, probably around that. And what worries me is I might not be able to take good care of her, and at the same time I might not be able to be an efficient doctor because of the following reasons. Okay, so currently our setup is um, my husband and I are renting a studio type apartment near the place where we work. It's just a walking distance from the hospital where I work. And we don't have our own house yet because we don't know what will happen after residency, if we will do fellowship training abroad, or we don't even know where we want to settle because he can do his fellowship in the States or in Singapore or in Australia or in Switzerland. And I have already passed my US medical licensure exam. All three steps I already passed. So I am allowed to do residency training also in the States. And I'm thinking if I should further train abroad and do my fellowship there. So we don't have a house yet. So we stay here in the apartment. On holidays and weekends, we go home to my house, to my parents' house, or his parents' house. We both have a room in those houses, and it's very comfortable. We're very welcome there. Um, so my dilemma is when I have a baby and I have to go back to work. I'm not comfortable leaving the baby here alone with the nanny. I want somebody, a relative, to supervise the nanny or watch out, for things that, although I do have a trusted nanny, it's different if you have, relatives to look over your baby, to watch over your baby. And my parents and his parents are would very much, want to take care of the baby, of course, for us. But the problem is their houses are too far from where we work. It's like an hour and a half to 2 hours away. And it's scaring me because I don't want to have to travel that far every day just to go to work and to go home because it's so tiring. I know it's selfish on my side, but it's very tiring. When I did not have a baby yet, I had a difficult time with residency because when I go home, you bring home your work with you. You have to study, you have to do your research, you have to do presentations and all that. We have an exam and we have a monthly exam, and seriously, like, we have to study 1000 plus pages for an exam. Imagine that, like 1,000 pages you have to study plus do your research and all that. It's crazy. Plus, your schedule is crazy also because we go on duty every 3 days. Like, I leave the house at 7 o'clock in the morning. The next day, I go home at 7 in the evening. So that's like 36 hours straight. And then the next day, you go back to work at 7 o'clock and go home again at 7 p.m. And then the next day, you're on duty again. And it's a good thing if you'll be able to go home at 7 o'clock in the evening. Sometimes if you do have a difficult case, you're not able to go home. So I'm really worried. Like, I won't be able to see my baby that often, and I want to breastfeed exclusively. I know I can pump and store my breast milk, but it's of course different when you have your baby with you all the time. So that's killing me and bugging me. I don't know, sometimes I think I don't want to go back to residency because I want to devote my time, to my baby. Because, like I'm training to become a pediatrician, and I can't even take care of my own child. What's up with that? So yeah, those are the things that's really bugging me. I don't know what will happen. We are thinking of, just giving up the apartment and just go home to my parents' house or his parents' house. Plus, like we have 3 places, so we are thinking of buying a crib here for the apartment. We're thinking of buying another crib for my mom and dad's house and another crib for his parents' house. My baby will have 3 cribs. Imagine. I know I can just get the pack and play, but that is so much trouble, having to bring it everywhere. It's gonna be crazy. Plus the car seat, the stroller, her things. So it's really gonna be crazy. So those are my worries. For symptoms, I do not have symptoms of preeclampsia, and those are headaches, severe headaches, edema. You have to watch out for edema. I don't have that. Although my wedding ring does not fit me anymore. It's not because of edema. It's because of fat. What else? My backache is still the same. So yeah, no symptoms of preeclampsia, edema, headache, changes in your vision, vomiting, and my blood pressure is okay. So everything is good with regards to symptoms. So I'll show you my pregnant belly. Oh, by the way, I have this stethoscope beside me all the time because, I do not have a fetal Doppler and I do not plan on getting one, but I do want to get one, but I don't know what brand to get. So I just rely on my good old stethoscope to listen to my baby's heartbeat. That's my belly. That's it for now. Bye.